So today on Project Shop, we are back over here at the house. Finally going to get to some scrapping. We got this pile of wire here that's been sitting here for probably over a month now. I had to just stop scrapping and focus on moving. As you can see, it was crazy. I didn't think I had that much stuff. I didn't think it was going to take that long. It was an absolute nightmare. My machines, I had a cover on them, but blew off in a storm we had. We got cobwebs and weird looking bugs. Look, they're humping. Wow. So today what we're going to do is strip this pile of wire, because I got a quote yesterday at $4.08 a pound for bright and shiny. So we would definitely want to get rid of this. And we got a little bit more here to strip. And then we have this absolute mountain in the back of the truck. Some big old 600, them big old nuggets. You know how we love them nuggets, man. About 1,500 pounds back here. So we're going to get that. We're just going to start with that pile, get it done, get this done, and then get on that big stuff. This will be the fastest. Even though it's heavy and big, it'll be the fastest to strip that. Table looks a little different because I grabbed the aluminum diamond plate to move my car, because my car was sitting really low and I didn't know if I could get it on my trailer, which was literally, I got it on the flat deck, but it was like literally a ½ inch on either side. Matter of fact, I had to take the front tire off that side and get out of the car. I couldn't get out of the car once I got it on the trailer, because the fender was on this side. There was no way I was opening the door, even if I took the wheel off. First I had to climb out the window from the passenger side, and then I took the tire off. I was able to actually open the door. And you know what? People ask me all the time, man, why don't you put a fender on it? I'll tell you what. I load and unload from that side all the time because it doesn't have a fender. And there's so many benefits I get with it not having a fender. Now I know it needs a fender, it looks crazy, but we'll get a fender on it. But we did get the Benz over here. She's squatting, but she's looking nice over here by the lake. I gotta get a new hydraulic line on it and get her back on the road, get her ripping. This car loves to ride, man. Should give her, tickle the throttle, dude. You'd be doing 120 like it's nothing. Before we get to stripping that wire, we gotta go over here, check on the horse and the bull. Good old Rusty and Murmur. Oh yes, I hear you, dude. He knows it's dinner time. These guys are so funny, man. They act like they haven't eaten all day. All they do is sit out in these fields and eat. What's up, buddy? Huh? You ready for dinner? You ready for dinner? Say hi to YouTube. Hey, buddy. Huh? What do you like? Hurry up and feed me? Okay. Hey, buddy. This guy. Poor guy with all these flies. I had some fly spray over here for him. Didn't really work. I'll try to get some on him again. Yeah, they act like they haven't eaten all day. They get their little bit of grains. Okay, dude. And we gotta feed the horse first, because he'll steal the bull's food. Look at him. I gotta fix where they keep coming through over there. They're digging a big hole. Okay. What do you think, Rusty? It's funny, man. This guy, it'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning. He'll be out in this field just eating. Like all they do is eat. You better watch it, Murmur. Rusty gonna come get you. Look at him, look at him. Oh, he's about to attack that guy. Come on. All right. All right, come on. Supposed to only be giving this guy half a thing of grain. Man, that's the fastest I've ever seen him move. That dude's usually not in a rush to do anything. Ready? Watch this guy. You eat all day, dude. And he chomps that thing. Look at that. Like he hasn't eaten in ever, you know, like a year. I'm gonna try to put this on that bull. What do you think? We'll just leave that slightly lax just in case I got to run out of here. We'll give Rusty some. Hey, buddy. Hey, Murmur. Hey, buddy. I don't know if I should get close to this guy. All right, dude. I was just going to try to give you some fly spray. I don't need to be attacked by that guy. I'm not getting close to him. See if I can't sweeten them up with a little extra. Just throw a couple of kernels in there for him. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna give you some more. Oh, look at all these flies. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. I got some more food for you. You don't like that. Come on. All right, dude. This thing ain't doing much for the flies. There's a ton of them on it, man. I'm trying to help you out, dude. That's all I'm doing. All right. I don't want to mess with him. Okay, at least he's got a little bit of fly spray on him. I'm going to look up and get something better for him. Okay, we got a lot of copper to extract over here. And yes, I am using a transformer as a spacer because my aluminum diamond plate that normally goes here is not here at the moment. I gotta go get it. Anyway, I did find one problem that we have out here is bees and wasps. So I noticed wasp was up in there. So that's fun. I just sprayed it and Hopefully I don't get stung. So let's see if we got power. Nope. Okay. Could be an easy fix of probably just plugging in the machine. Now, I was going to try and put my centrifuge and the fuel system way over yonder. Oh, I did get some big boy transformers in, and I got some light fixtures with some 1000-watt double coppers I gotta extract. So maybe later this evening, depending on how much energy I have left after this. This is going to be a daunting task to strip all this and clean it up by myself. But we're gonna make some good money. Especially that copper's been sitting there. It's gone up in price, 30 or 40 cents a pound. I think I got $3.80 a pound, something like that, last time I sold copper. So it being over $4, $4.08, yeah, almost 28 cents a pound, 30 cents, something like that. Let's see. All right. Huh. She definitely looking like she's been out in the weather. Unfortunately, that's you know, something I knew was going to happen, but it's a temporary situation. Oh look, there's another bug, a little beetle, something. Man, every day I find a new bug, that something new I've never seen. And the freaking spiders, man. Actually, they've been slowing down because I've been killing every one I see. Or at least trying to. So they ain't breeding as fast as they used to be. And I'll get a good beat on it. But I mean, every nook and cranny, there's just like, this is a haven for spiders. And I got a ton of scrap, man. We're gonna have some scrap. And now that I'm pretty much done moving, I got to go back to my shop and pick up one more load. Just like my fan, my pressure cleaner that I left there. Steve's over there. He was cleaning up. What else is there? I got to clean up, take some trash to the thing and pull some pallets out of there. And then that place is completely done. That chapter is done. Matter of fact, I did a symbolic burning of the couch that was in my office. Oh, this hot water heater. 40-gallon one. We removed that from the house and replaced it with the 80-gallon that I had. Freaking insurance. Nothing wrong with this thing. They're like, oh, it's too old, you need to put a new one or we're going to drop you. And then they also made us change out all the valves for the sinks, which, if anyone's ever messed with those, you know, once you start messing with that stuff, it causes problems. I got most of them, but there was a couple ones that caused me some problems, and I have to go get a special tool to remove that little fairing. So what we have here is the couch from my office. Oh, we got a freaking storm coming in too. We're gonna start a little bonfire if we can. Before the rain starts. Come on, burn, baby, burn. This is a bunch of trash and whatnot. It's from the shop, from the house. Let me get the shovel out of here. I think we're going to have a huge storm on our hands here in a second. Let's see if we can't get some more fire going. I did put some black diesel in here. It's better to start a fire with that than gasoline. Less explosive, you know? I love me some fire, man. Okay. So, we're gonna get this burning. Oh yeah, she's cooking. She's starting to cook. Woohoo! Yep. The symbolic burning of the couch there. The last of the stuff from my shop, man. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nice one. I had a fire so hot the other day, kind of singed that tree up there a little bit. I might have to move the fire pit over a little bit. Oh, she's gonna be a rager. Okay, we're gonna let that burn. It's a good thing we're about to get a storm. Keep the area nice and wet so we don't get any you know, forest fires. We are out in the country here. Boy, that's a big, I probably shouldn't be burning that couch, but there was I think there was a couch and some furniture in that burn pile when I moved here. So now I'm feeling the heat from that. Well, good thing is I do have a hose connection right there, and this little shed does have power going to it, so that's interesting seeing that couch burn like that. Definitely probably not the best stuff to be burning. Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a oh, there goes the couch. I'm gonna go get a hose just so that I can control that a little bit, and then we're gonna get back over here and start making sense of this mess and try to get set up so we can actually start working. Now, I did already do a little wire strip out here, a bunch of 600, and there's the mess. I haven't even had a chance to clean it up or do anything, man. It's been non-stop, man. Like, this move has been one heck of an undertaking. Oh, look at that. It looks so cool. All right, let's go get a hose, make sure we're on fire watch, and then we'll come out here and start sorting this stuff once the fire kicks down a little bit. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that little burn video. Oh look, man, them two bugs are still humping. Sorry buddy, but y'all gonna have to move and hump somewhere else. All right, let's see if we can't get this machine dialed in. You know what I need? I need my dikes. And even though we moved, there's still a mountain of copper underneath this thing. Oh man. Whew. Once I get now that I'm pretty much done with the move, it's gonna take me about a month to kind of sort through all this stuff. We're gonna go through and clean all this stuff up, or at least hose it down with some WD. Alright, since we're going smaller wire, we need our gap. And we're going to fix all these. That should have a screw on the bottom. You know, we love that bright and shiny. got to get a I got to get a 14 millimeter over here real quick. We got our thing is a little bit off. Hopefully soon I'll be able to implement some of the upgrades that are going to make this machine so much more efficient and make doing this kind of obsolete. I need to switch holes. Like meat falling right off the bone. That's stripping pretty good. Sometimes with this smaller wire, it's hard to get it to actually come off on the backside, and a lot of it has to do with the pressure. Sometimes if you squeeze it too hard, it kind of gets stuck in there, and then some of the wire you're just going to have to basically pull it. Sometimes you can dial it just right to where it'll kind of pull that insulation right off of there, but this stuff's going to be a little tedious. I'm going to time lapse all this stuff right here, and then once we get into the nuggets, we'll come back with some real time and have ourselves a nugget party. That's going to be nice, easy stripping, man. My truck is squatting. Look how low my thing is to the ground. Oh man. Yeah, we put a at least 1,500 pounds in the bed of the truck. Plus I got my fuel cell and a bunch of other stuff in there. Yeah, there's probably close to 2,000 this truck's hauling all the time. I mean, we haul a lot of weight with this truck. And one thing I noticed, I don't know when this happened. Man, that's recent. Huh. Anyway, after this, truck's going to get some serious maintenance, man. She's been hauling. It just hit, while I was moving, we hit 300,000 miles with this truck. And we were already put 2,000 miles beyond that. And burned a ton of that free fuel, man. Thank God I was making my own fuel. Or I'm still making my own fuel. Oh, that's another thing. That's what I was going to get to about the 220. There's not 220 out there. So, unfortunately, I didn't want to keep the fuel this close. I might just do like a small batch here and actually store the finished product somewhere else, but I'm gonna have to set up the centrifuge right back here. I was thinking about it and thinking about it. I need 220 to run the centrifuge, the heater, well, it's 110 for the phase converter, the what do you call that, the RFD, whatever that thing is, for that 3-phase variable speed thing. So what I'm gonna do is, I talked to my buddy next to my shop that does sheet metal. He says he's got a roll, a 500-pound roll that they'll sell me for scrap price, and they'll run the roll through and make me some panels. So I'm gonna basically make a lean-to out here and set the shelving up, and we're gonna dial it in right here. That way I can just pull my truck up, pump fuel, you know, like get the oil into it, get the new diesel into it, and then I could just pull my truck right up and fill myself up, you know. So it'll be like a little mini gas station. But I think what I'm going to do is, like, over on the other side, I'll probably use one of these trailers or use a tote that I can just drive the stuff. I can blend it somewhere else, but I'll probably just run the centrifuge over here. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but for now, I know I am actually going to be filtering the oil right back here. So I will set something up. We will come off this for the lean-to, and you know, get back to making our own fuel, because I tell you what, I've probably already saved $2,000 in fuel. I mean, I literally, over the past 2 months, I burned all that fuel, all that free fuel I got, plus all the oil. Well, I got a lot of oil. I still got a lot of oil. I still probably got 500 gallons of oil. Some of it's ready to go, some of it needs to be filtered. But yeah, we're gonna set something up out here. And then one day we're gonna build a super sucker for collecting the oil. And I'll show you what all that is. And we're gonna make something on a skid that I can just put in the back of the truck or put on the trailer. That way when I go around, I can just suck down people's barrels or their tank, and then pressurize it and pump it right into my things. And anyway, I'm gonna time lapse this. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Come on, go in there, buddy. He's a vicious looking guy. I think he's smelling the I don't think he's happy. Don't come over here, dude. I think he's a little pissed off. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep the cap off and keep this ready to rock and roll. Next time I see his ass, I'm gonna get him. I mean, I hate killing the bugs, but you know, they're gonna have to learn not to build nests around my house, or in my equipment, because I start running this and the vibration is going to aggravate them. They're going to come out and swarm me. You know, we're going to have a fight, and they're going to lose the battle, because I have to unfortunately kill every one of them. I mean, I don't mind. Usually when I see them and they're everywhere else, I leave them alone. You know, I know they're doing their thing. But if they're going to be interfering with me working and sting me, yeah, we got problems, man. We're going to be fighting. Alright, we got all that little spaghetti stuff done. I stripped a little bit more after I went and ate my steak. I did have a big problem with that stupid wash spray gumming up the, or making the thing slick, but we got through it all. We got a lot of wire up on the table right now. And we ain't even started on the big boy stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to strip all of this in one shot. I'm kind of running out of room on the dump table. And we got about 1,400 pounds, 1,500 pounds or something like that to go. I mean, this is all going to go pretty quick. And, but here's my problem. Man, look at this. I just seen a bug. What is that? Man, that's a crazy looking bug. What the heck is that? Is that a cricket? Man, that thing just dug up underneath the rocks. Like I said, every day, man, I'm finding a new bug out here. Surprised there ain't more. I turned off that light. I gotta try to keep the, you know, the light bill is not included in the rent anymore. So we already had a $300 bill just on the house. So yeah, someone mentioned in the comments I'm probably gonna have a $1,000 light bill, probably. But we are going to try to get as much solar out here, and you know, there's no need to run these LEDs off of the house power. We can run it off of solar and a battery bank, and then once I'm set up and dialed in, I don't necessarily need to be out here working at night. You know, right now I'm just still working this out. So anyway, we're going to get right into this big boy wire here. That looks like 350 MCM or something. And we got some 600 in there. I'm just going to keep stripping until it becomes a problem. I know some of it's probably going to just fall on the ground, but I need to cut one of them totes open and put it on the trailer, back the trailer right up in here like I did last time, which I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff to get in here. It's getting tight. Well, it's as tight as it's gonna get because I got all the stuff here. It'll get a little less tight as I start sorting stuff, but yeah. So let's see how good we're dialed in here. Usually with the bigger stuff we have to open it up, open the springs up as much as we can. Okay, we're starting to get to the point where it's just jamming up the wire and causing problems. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. I can't see, I'm in a conundrum here. You know, I don't want to move the wire twice, but I feel like I have to dump it on the ground so I can get my trailer in here, empty the table, and then finish stripping. That kind of sucks, but unfortunately I don't see any way around it, because I need to start getting this in a bin, and I need to put it on my trailer because I have some stuff to do with my trailer tomorrow. So unfortunately I'm going to dump that on the ground. I'm going to kind of move some of this stuff so I can get my trailer kind of in here, and I'm going to go find one of those totes that have the red valves, the ones with the green, and I think there's a blue or a yellow valve. The green and yellow valves turn like butter. They're really nice. The red valves, they suck. So when it comes to the oil, I'm going to use those for the oil, and any one of the red ones, I don't care, I'll cut the tops and we're going to use them for scrap. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I guess I got no choice. I'm going to have to empty this, go hook onto my trailer, get the trailer over here, see if I can't sneak it in here somehow, and start getting this stuff in a bin, because it's a lot. And we ain't even got to the big stuff yet, man. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard.